Let's work through this daily happiness audit together. And so I wrote it right at the beginning that a joyful life is rarely built by accident and that you are living your life reactively, but now you're going to begin designing your life. So this is the very beginning of designing a more meaningful and joyful life. So let's just go through it together. Let's go through my day and how I would define all these feelings and the type of happiness that I felt. And I have a little happiness guide at the bottom. Again, just to go over these types. Hedonic is feels good in the moment, but often fades quickly. Habitual is you're deeply focused and absorbed, and eudaimonic is more meaningful and fulfilled. And so let's see, this morning I woke up and then talked with my husband. How did it feel during? Good. He's a little stressed out. And then how did it feel after? I felt very good because I felt like I could help him during kind of the stressful time that he's going through. Type of happiness, I would say this was more eudaimonic because I felt like I had meaning talking to my husband. So I'm just going to put an E for eudaimonic. And then after that, I went to work. And how did I feel during it? I felt good. It wasn't a bad day at work. I had some meetings, some interviews. It was good. How did it feel after? Honestly, I felt kind of sluggish. Maybe I could have taken more breaks. I felt like I was just in the grind too much. So maybe I was in a state of flow because I feel like I was just grinding during work. I felt like it went really fast. Honestly, the 8 hours went very fast. So I'm going to say this was habitual. I felt good, and I'm going to just put flow. Okay, then after work, I studied for this episode. And so I'm just going to wrote script for episode. And I felt awesome during this because this is stuff I love talking about. And I was in a state of flow. So I'm again say that this was habitual because I was in a state of flow. I just was engaged and the time went so fast. I studied and wrote the script for probably 3 or 4 hours. It was probably 4 hours and it went by so fast. I was like, okay, I just need to go film it while there's light outside. And then my mom got me sushi for lunch. Oh my gosh, it was so good. How did I feel after? Bloated. Good. Felt good. This is definitely more of a pleasure thing. This was definitely hedonic. I helped my dad outside clean up a little bit. Felt fine. I mean, it wasn't my favorite thing to do, but then I felt very good afterwards. So I'm going to say that was eudaimonia because I was helping my dad out. It did feel good after. I'm really glad I did it, even though it was fine in the moment. I recorded this. I'm still recording this video. Felt awesome. Afterward, I'm probably going to feel tired, but in a state of flow. So I'm going to put habitual. That's where I'm going to stop. Hopefully you've been filling out your own throughout this time. So then we go to our next step, which is the reflection phase. And this is crucial. Honestly, we're going to talk about this when we talk about experiences, but the reflection phase, do not skip it. Do not skip the reflection phase. If you don't have a reflection phase, then the experience was almost meaningless, right? You want these experiences to be transformational, not just experiential. And so the reflection phase is where this happens. You've done the activity, please do the reflection phase. Okay, my least favorite part of any other work and school assignment, but we're talking about your life here. We're talking about creating joy, so please just do it. Please write down the patterns you notice. Well, I look back, I see I have 2 eudaimonic, 3 habitual, and 1 hedonic. I feel like I'm in a state of flow pretty often throughout the day, which is great, fulfillment out of my life. And I just wrote that I really love and I really enjoyed being with my family throughout the day. Those were probably some of my highlights. And I loved helping my dad and my husband. So number 2, when did you feel most alive, present, or fulfilled today? I felt present helping my dad, talking with my mom. I didn't write that, but I remember when I was eating sushi, I was talking with my mom about her day. And I loved just hearing what she did that day. I felt very it was right after work and we both just sat down and talked with each other, and I really enjoyed that. And then you can go on and talk, write down more things, please. Okay, which type of happiness was most present in your life? Circle 1. Definitely habitual. I feel like I am in a state of flow, which is awesome, but I want to have more of those eudaimonia moments. Okay, I did remember that I did scroll during my lunch break, and it went really fast, and I kind of just like felt super numb after that. So I'm going to write here. So my goal from this, I realized that I do scroll during my lunch break, and it makes my lunch break go really quickly. But it also, like, I feel like my mind was kind of numb, and it was kind of like, I don't know, just kind of meh. And so the thing that like popped into my head that can help me have more eudaimonia in that hedonic moment is that one, if I find a reel that I really like and think is funny, or I think of one of my friends, to send it to that friend. But if not, then I want to just take like a few minutes, stop scrolling, and send a text to a friend and just talk with one of my friends. That is the reflection phase of the daily happiness audit. And I'm really excited for each of you to try this. And I hope you have the most joyful day. And I will see you in the living room a different day.